Hello everyone, welcome back to Valhalla CS6. Um in today's episode we will be looking a bit at the farm, possibly expanding it. But I might also just go mining for a bit since I do require some materials. Since I do want to get a storage system as fast as possible. Which also means I need to start making create things. And because I don't want to place everything myself, I'm just going to make a schematic cannon to make it for me. Which also requires me to go mine. So I actually think it's going to be a little bit of a do the what's it called, the farm first, and then go mining right after. Let's see, is there anything I really need? No, as of right now, there's not really much I need in my inventory. I should plant some beetroots since the you can make some, if I remember correctly, you can make red food dye. Not food dye, but red dye from beetroots. Let's see, beet. Yeah, you can make red dye, which you can use for a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I'll be planting some beetroots, and I will also be planting some wheat. What else should I plant? Do I have anything else to plant? Doesn't look like I have anything to plant. So I will just be planting wheat wheat and beetroot as for now. I already have a bucket of water. But later on I will be expanding the farm into some what's it called, lettuce and tomatoes. Can I make a scarecrow or something? Is that a thing I can make? I don't know if that's to make a field or if that actually helps with something. What mod pack are the crows even from? That could also be a great first place to start. Well, right now there's no crows, so how am I gonna do this? I think I'm probably just gonna make the most optimal farm. Which is a 9x9. So if I just go over here. Grab this water. Then place it there. Actually, no, let's just grab this entire area. And yes, I know this ruins the pretty, how good the farm looks. But again, I'm not going for aesthetics, I'm going for functionality. Later on, I can, of course, add some leaves and all that to make it a bit more aesthetically pleasing. But as for right now, I just need something that actually works better than it looks. So yeah, I'm thinking of making a probably a quadruple farm. So 4 farms in the size of a 9x9. And then from there we can see how we improve. I forgot to make the hoe. So let's do that really quick. There we go. So I will say that I just woke up, so my brain is not like operating at full capacity. Let's see. Okay, if we go from the corner here and do 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a hole there, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah. And then all of this hanging roots. What can I use those for? Bone broth. I mean, yeah, sure. Nothing like a good bone broth. Or something. Also the the 7 Days to Die video was a bit delayed. That's my fault. I got caught up in playing with my friends since we found a new game to play. So yeah, just excuse my the lack of consistency. I will try to keep the videos somewhat consistent, so it doesn't happen again. Since there's probably nothing worse than expecting a video on a certain date and then the video doesn't come out because someone forgot to do the video. See, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this. Also, yes, I know it might look annoying with this, but I am gonna make it like a one block split, like right down in the middle. So that I later on can make just a little bit of aesthetically pleasing looks to the farm. Which means that this right here. Another 1, 2, 3, 4. This one needs to go. And this one needs to go. So if I grab some water. Ah, that's annoying. I should probably sleep before I continue with the farm, so I don't get attacked. Yeah, the bed's upstairs. But yeah, I have actually begun enjoying the game I found with my friends, so I might just record some of that. It is a very long type of game, since it's not a game that has a finish. which means that the video is just gonna be a very long video. Yeah. So yeah, the video that I'm gonna make on that is gonna be pretty long. But yeah, I think it's gonna be worth it in the long run. Just so that we have a little bit more of a variety in games. Oh, come on. I'm missing... I'm basically missing nothing. But yeah, since Minecraft and 7 Days to Die is somewhat similar in how you play it, so yeah, just to keep it a little bit more fresh, I would like to like play the game I found. I can't promise that it'll be very interesting for people who watch the videos. But I can only do as much as hope that it'll be at least a little bit interesting for you guys. Since I do myself find it kind of interesting. Since the game is a lot like a different type of game called DayZ, I believe it's called. And yeah, DayZ has been one of the few games I grew up with. Not playing it, but like watching it. Since DayZ has been one of those types of games where I've been what's it called? Hooked, basically, on the whole game. Because it's a bit it's more interesting than the regular format of survival game, make a farm, just survive the night. Also, I should probably do alternating, because I don't know if you guys know this, but alternating the crops in your farm make them actually like grow faster. So yeah, of course I'm gonna have a little bit more of one thing than the other thing, but that's fine with me. So if I just do row potatoes, row carrots, and yes, I am doing this diagonally, not because I think it does anything different than doing it in actual rows, but I just think it looks a little bit more aesthetically pleasing to my eyes. But that is, of course, up to preference. There we go. That's the potatoes and carrots. And now we just need beetroots. Or the beetroots to grow. So yeah, that's gonna be the farm building segment of this game. Or of this video. I will return to the what's it called, the farm on later episodes, just to like update it a bit as I go through the game. Since there's nothing worse than a farm that is kept at the lowest stage of the game. So I don't think the scarf invisibility does anything, but I'm gonna keep it on. Ooh. Ooh, a sperm whale and an orca. But yeah, it's about time I go mining. So I should probably head over here, since there's a little bit of an open spot. So that's southeast. Yeah, southeast. My brain had to figure out if that was actually east there for a second. But yeah, most most of the what I'm trying to do with this mod pack is have something that's a little bit less aggressive. Splatter an egg in the nether. That's quite an achievement to get in the overworld, but okay. But yeah, as I said before, what I'm trying to do with this mod pack is a little bit more of a relaxed sort of mod than the 7 Days to Die episodes. Since the 7 Days to Die episodes can be very chaotic, and when it comes to Horde Nights, it's just a bit much to do. Since not only are they long, but they are also, if they're not that difficult, then they're just you just stand there in your base for what would basically be the entire episode almost. Just holding down right click and hitting zombies. So in a way, I'm trying to do this because not only is 7 Days to Die a bit boring on Horde Nights, but also the fact that this has a bit more freedom, I would say, since there's a lot of different mods you can add. Of course, that doesn't mean that 7 Days to Die doesn't have any mods. It does, but not any mods I want to use. And it also it's a whole different type of process of getting mods into 7 Days to Die than it is in getting mods to things like Minecraft. And along with that, Minecraft is always a good staple, good staple game. You can't really go wrong with the Minecraft. Well, you can in some points. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep this as entertaining and as like, I wouldn't say inspiring. Is there a word for that? Like, keep someone's attention. Is it called intriguing? Don't know. But yeah, just to keep you guys' attention a bit longer and make this actually somewhat entertaining. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason I decided I was going to do this Minecraft mod pack, especially since I have played it a little bit before. So yeah, we can see if we can make it to, well, not see if we can make it to the end. That is going to be a thing that I'm going to do, just not soon. Since I do want to take my time and like build some stuff and craft and just explore everything this mod pack has. Of course, some of the things I can only explore when I go to the end, and some of the things I can explore when I go to the nether. But we'll take that as it comes, because there's no reason for me to go to the end right now. I don't have anything I need to do in the end. Of course, getting an elytra is always nice. But I don't have a stable farm to get a good solid amount of what's it called, the gunpowder, to make the rockets I need. So I'm gonna be mining a whole bunch, making and expanding bases. Also, I don't think I need to grab the coal. If I remember correctly, in the last episode we found the 2 stacks and 6 of coal blocks, which is way more coal than I could ever need. Considering when I get my create machines up and running, I will basically have the same thing as ovens and smokers and all that. Yeah, well, anything else I want to say? yeah. I'm gonna try to do some more killer content, like Dead by Daylight killer content. Since I figured out that this playing Survivor all the time puts me not only in a negative mind state, but or mental state, but it also just makes the game less enjoyable to play. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna play Survivor anymore, since Survivor is one of the like how do I say it properly? Survivor is one of the funnest to actually play, but also one of the most annoying to play. It's like finding a game you really like and then hating the game because it's too difficult, but then being addicted to the game because you love the game. It's pretty much just like that. I hate the fact that, or I hate playing Survivor, but I love playing Survivor at the same time. So it's just like a, I wouldn't say endless battle, but it's a constant battle. That's of course until I get good at being a survivor in the game. Since as of right now, I don't really have the skill level required to call myself a good survivor. The first in the last survivor episode, or not episode I did, but the last Dead by Daylight video I made with the lights out event, that was pure luck with me getting out without actually getting hit. And that is most definitely never gonna happen again. Until I actually get good at the game. But that's a problem I'm gonna have to tackle by playing the game a lot, which is not only good for me since I'll be making YouTube videos, but I will also be playing it in my spare time, which not only helps me with like playing as a solo queue, but also just helps me like learn the basics, or not the basics, but learn how to actually play the game properly. Since I am both or doing a mix of watching watching people play the game and also taking notes of their like builds, but I do the same for both sides, since later on when when I get like or become a pretty good survivor, I'll probably be a below average killer, which means that then I can also start focusing on killer and becoming better at that. Um, so I'm pretty much just trying to get like a varied content thing. What's it called? Varied experience. That's what it's called. Of the game, since I have played mostly Survivor the entirety of the time the entire time I've had the game, which has slowly tainted my view of the game. But I think that that's pretty much just every Survivor player ever, because it's like, oh, you're somewhat mediocre at the game, and then you get mad because someone's better than you, and it's just like, it's stupid overall. But yeah, there's gonna be some Dead by Daylight content coming out, probably not soon, but definitely in the upcoming week. So not this week, which has started on the 23rd of September. Not this week, but the next week. There's going to be some Dead by Daylight content. Also, what I'm doing right now is making the stuff for applied energistics. Since I do need a charger and an inscriber, but both of those need the power. Which I need a lot of copper for, actually, so I don't know why I smelted it instead of making stuff from create so I can duplicate it. Yeah, gonna try my best to like properly play the game and not do as much like off-screen content, since most off-screen stuff can be seen as me going into creative mode and cheating all my stuff in, which is really not something I want to do. It really just like ruins the fun of the game. But of course, don't take my word for it, because that never seems to be a thing that people do when other people record Minecraft. But yeah, at least just believe that I am not gonna try my best or try to cheat my way out of this, since that, I mean, it can help sometimes, but it also just ruins everything. Since cheating is one of the worst things you can do in a game like this. It's a game about building and exploring like, I would say Minecraft is also about exploring mod packs that you find enjoyable. But yeah, so I just got sidetracked from that. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing everything legit. Gonna gather every ore, gather all the stone, all the materials, everything in the normal way, not the typical Minecraft I did this and this off recording. So yeah, I wish I could find a larger mine that isn't submerged. Also, this is just like a really pretty area. Like a giant mountain, a floating island, another floating island. It looks pretty, in my opinion. Okay, yeah, if I go down here, there's copper. Oh, okay, a singular piece of copper. Okay, this might be my designated mine, especially since there's a mine shaft. I took fall damage from 4 blocks. Okay. But yeah, I don't think there will be a whole lot in this episode that's gonna be super interesting, since I am just gonna do a bunch of mining, a bunch of exploring, and possibly some crafting of the create schematic things that I need. But of course, it does mean that I probably won't be doing stuff when I get sidetracked, such as exploring deeper without mining and just making weird structures. Let's see, is there a way to get her down? Oh. Also, the thing is, I'm gonna need a bunch of zinc and andesite along with everything else. So lots of andesite right there. But that won't do right now, since I kind of need to get the ores with the amount of durability my pickaxe has left. But yeah, so far I've actually been enjoying making content. Not really much because of views or anything, but more like more or less just because I get to share what I like doing in my free time with you guys. Ooh, what's this? Cast 3 snaring projectiles. That seems interesting. Not sure if it's like actually good. Why is there a micro missile or missile? That's don't know about that. But yeah, before I got entirely sidetracked, I really enjoy just like sharing what I do in my free time with you guys. Of course, it seems like I do nothing but play games, which is moderately true. Since I don't really have much else to do. So I play games and I record them for you guys to see. Not because I'm doing anything revolutionary, but just it's fun to just show and tell what you do. Especially for me, since small talk and just like holding conversations aren't really a thing I'm good at, which just makes this 14 times better, if not 100 times better. Since I get to do what I like, while just pretty much showing everyone. But I think that's pretty much what every content creator does. They do the things they like, and then they show it to a bunch of people, and then they're like, this is what I like to do. In that way I'm not that much different from everyone else, but I'm also not trying to do anything very different or even like different at all, since I mean being or doing something different is the way to like make people more excited to watch you. But it's just, if what people find exciting is speedrunning and all that, then this is not the place. I'm not gonna speedrun, and I'm not gonna use all my time trying to learn how to speedrun. I'm just gonna play a game I enjoy, and I'm gonna keep it at that. So if you like the content, please do keep watching. I will keep making content. At least 3 videos a week. Since editing is going a bit faster than I originally anticipated. Mostly because probably because I don't really know much of how to like edit. But I am currently trying to learn how to edit better in my videos, which I hope later on helps me. Okay, that sucks. That sucks really bad. Oh, yeah, okay. Of course, there's a shrieker. Can I hit them? Okay, let's break the shrieker first and then the spawner. Ooh, supply camp. That's really good. Wish I could have another backpack on me, but that requires me to have like speed, so it looks normal because they have made it so that that you what's it called, move slower when you have two backpacks on you, which is understandable. But it's also just kind of annoying because before you could just like pick up a bunch of backpacks, have them in your inventory and use that as storage. So it was pretty much just a different type of shulker box that you could make easier. Okay, I don't want you to blow up because I think you dropped, yeah, pointed drip zone. Speaking of dripstone, I actually need quite a bit of it. Ah, it's not a mimic. Also, the reason I want these chests to be mimics is because they drop these accessories or artifacts, and I can equip everywhere or all of these, which is actually pretty damn good. Because some of them increase your mining level with your bare hands, or just like overall mining level. Some increase the speed at which you attack. Some increase the like the speed you walk. There's a pair of boots or slippers that ward off creepers and make you jump, or a pair of slippers that make you jump higher. So it's overall, it's a really good thing if you find a mimic. Of course, they can be a bit, well, not difficult to deal with, but they're different to deal with. A mimic. Come on, please, something good. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. If I don't die. A necklace. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Oh, oops. And that's instead of the invisibility necklace or scarf, which hasn't really helped me yet. Because to be fully invisible, you have to wear absolutely nothing, which is a very bad idea. Especially in this mod pack, where skeletons are the bane of your existence. Oh, just a regular map spawner. What are you? A flutter? You're cute. Can I pick you up? No. Are you hostile? Nope. I'm also not gonna hit you to find out if you're hostile that way. A Drigme token. Okay. Not sure what it does. Let's see. Can I get some other good stuff? Tablet of Sunrise. Okay, yeah, since I have that, I don't really need this. Let's just put all of this away. Actually, let's see what I can use this for. A tablet of summoning animals. Oh, so it's an animal. From ours. How long have I been recording? 40 minutes. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try to keep these videos to 40 minutes. So I might actually end the episode down here in this cave. Oh, that's actually really cool. This is honestly a really great, like, accessory to have. Cave tablets. I don't know. I don't think I've had one. No. I'm gonna take the spelunkery table, since that's what I need what's it called for? The cave tablets. This is actually a really interesting house. Oh, a GR block. Cool. Okay, well, good to know that they shine. Or let off a small glimmer. Is there... Should I finish exploring this cave? It's probably gonna take a while, so I'm probably not gonna do it. Okay. Well, I might just end the video up here. So, yeah. With a view of the cave, which is actually very pretty. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you have any suggestions or recommendations, please do leave them in the comments. As for how I can make it better, that's all up to you guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.